Okay, so today, that's right, today, 10 days, in case you don't know, 10 days away from the Clash of Champions pay per view. So, there's quite a rumble over that. Allow me to collect my thoughts. There's quite a rumble over that little bit of Shane McMahon being the special guest referee for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's tag team match, which Randy Orton gets to pick his partner, and they're kind of teasing that it's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura is a good choice, a really, really good choice, but I don't think he's the best choice necessarily. I don't think he's the best choice, and here's a little bit of why. See, less than 2 weeks ago, I think that they were really, whenever Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens came up to Bobby Roode, yeah, I think Roode's the best choice. And I would get into why, but unfortunately, I don't want a long ass video. So, the main idea of this video, instead of it being really, really drawn out as to why Bobby Roode is a better choice than Shinsuke Nakamura, as for right now. I don't mean like overall Bobby Roode's better than Shinsuke Nakamura. I never said that. That's debatable, I suppose. But both of them's really good talents, really entertaining, and you know, both of them's been in the business for quite some time. Especially Roode. I remember watching him back in TNA a lot. He was the it factor of professional wrestling, and it's really sad that some people, like the younger viewers, they won't get to see Bobby Roode as the it factor of professional wrestling. They only know him under the curtain of the WWE gave him the glorious one, which really takes away from a lot of his individuality and his really takes away from his character too, because they don't get to see how passionate he was back then and how many title uh, matches and title pictures he's been into with the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, which was amazing, by the way. Him and Bobby Roode, oh my God, they stole the show. Quite a few different occasions there, but I suppose I should do a whole video on Bobby Roode. But yeah, you're not dreaming. I'm back with more YouTube content, and if you caught that you caught that Ty Dillinger reference at the beginning of the video, congratulations. But anyway, I really wanted to get into the fact that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I don't mean to be Nostradamus here. Nostradamus, who the hell is that? I don't mean to be Nostradamus here, but I kind of predicted this in like 12 of my videos. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are a waste of everything. Now, a lot of you, that makes a lot of you mad. But you know what? I don't care who I make mad. I don't care how many subscribers or followers or internet, whatever. I'm not looking for internet fame. I'm looking to tell the truth. And a lot of you can't handle the truth. And it becomes really, really almost obvious to me that a lot of you don't want to hear the truth because, like I said, you can't handle the truth. It's not just a cliche movie line, it's really just that, the truth. Because the truth might be hard to swallow, but most of the time, when you're right, you get to brag about it. You get to say, oh yeah, I was right. Get up on my high horse, ha ha ha. that's not what this video is about either. This video is about, even though it's 5 minutes in, and I'm really not making much progress into a Clash of Champions. Will Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens lose their job due to a McMahon screw job? Will they lose their job clean? Or rather, let's take a third option here and say, will Daniel Bryan get in Shane McMahon's business, or for that matter, anyone else's business? Daniel Bryan has been known to be this egotistical guy who puts himself before others. It happens all the time. You may not believe me, but once again, we go back to what I said 2 minutes ago about the truth. The truth, sometimes it hurts. That your hero, your yes man, Daniel Bryan, no, he wouldn't put himself before others. He's not John Cena. You always see him. Well, the truth is that Daniel Bryan puts himself before everybody else, and his wife before everybody else all the time. If you go back and look at all of the Talking Smack episodes, anyway, if you go back and look at all of those episodes, and it doesn't matter which one you pick, from the first one to the very last one that Daniel Bryan is in, any of them that he's in, he'll always put himself in front of everything that has nothing to do with him. For example, they were talking about AJ Styles. Renee Young brought up AJ Styles because at the time he was the World Heavyweight Champion. And Renee said that AJ had been working in wrestling a long time. And then Daniel interrupted her before she could get done talking, and he said, there we go again, even though no one asked him, he says, have been wrestling for quite a few years. He probably tells you how many years he's been wrestling in Ring of Honor. He mentions Ring of Honor before coming to the WWE. He said, and I know AJ has been wrestling quite a couple of years as well. And he probably says AJ wrestled so many years too. The point being is that that's only one example of many examples of Daniel Bryan, putting himself in front of something that just has nothing to do with him. See, Renee Young, in that example, was talking about AJ Styles. And he decided it was a good idea to just, why not? I'm just going to interrupt her and tell her what I did. Me, Daniel Bryan. He's like an autistic kid that needs medication. I suppose it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The fact is that I sort of seen this coming. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. And what's going to happen? Are they going to get fired? Is Orton going to pick a partner that's actually going to help him, or rather stab him in the back? Is Shane McMahon looking to get back at the Orton family? Maybe McMahon just wants to get closer to Randy so that he can pop him one good time and leave the rest for Sami and Owens to pick up. Make Orton feel comfortable almost. Make Orton feel welcome in the ring, and then just pop him one good time. Just let him have it. I, for one, hope that that doesn't happen. That would be a travesty of injustice if that did happen. I, for one, hope that it's going to take a turn for what I see coming, and rather not Daniel Bryan coming in and yesing the place up, because Lord knows we don't need none of that. What we need is for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to be fired. To get them off of TV, not for 3 months, not for 9 months, not for 12 months to a year, to 2 years or 3 years. Forever. No more Sami Zayn. Let's go! Whatever the fuck that is. No more Kevin Owens. KO Mania. Roar. Godzilla. I need a donut. And an inhaler. We don't need none of that. The cancer should be cut at the root. Because I'm about this close to crying my fucking eyes out. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and especially Daniel Bryan. If Daniel Bryan loves wrestling so much, why doesn't he go to Ring of Honor and wrestle there? If that's what he loves to do, as he says on Twitter, it's because he doesn't love it. The sad truth is, Daniel Bryan could care less. Daniel Bryan's a father, a vegan, a all-around nice guy. Daniel Bryan's a hoax, a phony. You've seen that episode of Family Guy, right? Hey, look at this guy. He's a big fat phony. It's exactly what Daniel Bryan is. I think I made my point. And yeah, I may or may not come back to YouTube. But follow me or don't follow me, for that matter, block me, I don't care. On Twitter at P1StylesX.